Hello, little mountain lions. Today we're going to be reading 1, 2, 3 Valentine's Day, a counting book. Sorry, I had the camera on the wrong monitor. So red. 1, 2, 3 Valentine's Day. To our little sweetheart Katie, JM and RS. Looks like he has something in a box to give somebody. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. One little frog with a big bow tie opens the door and gets a pink pie. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Looks pretty happy. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 2 round pigs, 1, 2, dressed oh so dandy, open the door and get some candy. Happy Valentine's Day, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 3 badgers, 1, 2, 3, whistling a tune. Open the door and get a balloon. Happy Valentine's Day, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Did you notice? 1, 2, 3 hearts? I forgot to point that out over there. 1, 2, and 1. Okay, off somewhere new. Mr. Mouse with a big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. 4 tiny hens with 4 tiny combs open the door and get some poems. Happy Valentines, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. And when they talked about combs, it's that little red thing at the top of their head. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, we have to count the hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, so much counting. That's why it's called a counting book. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 5 spotted dogs, their tails wagging hard, open the door and get a big card. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Let's count. Hearts first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 card. Oh, who does he give something to next? What are those? Ducks? Let's find out. Mr. Mouse with a big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 6 merry ducks. I was right. Their eyes so bright. Open the door and get a red kite. How lucky. I love kites. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Let's count. 1 heart, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we have to count the ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's going to go off to another house. Oh my goodness. Look who he gives something to now. Cats. Mr. Mouse. Uh-oh, is that dangerous? Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 7 white cats, ribbons in their hair, open the door and get a teddy bear. Happy Valentines, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hearts. Ready? We're going to start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you think I should count their bows? Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. Off he goes to another house. Oh my goodness, what are those things? Let's read to find out. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives how many knocks? 2. Knock, knock. 8 small moles, whom you couldn't tell apart, open the door and get a big red heart. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Okay, get ready for some long counting. Let's count the hearts first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, counted the hearts. Now we got to count what are those called again? Moles. Sometimes you see molehill out in your yard. That's that dirt pile that's in your lawn sometimes if they've dug up into your yard. Let's count the moles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what did they get? A great big heart. Mr. Mouse with the great big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 9 brown bunnies with twitching noses open the door and get some roses. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and off he goes to another house. Let's see. Let's count the hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we have to count the brown bunnies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10 is next. Mr. Mouse with the big red box goes up to the door and gives 2 knocks. Knock, knock. 10 little mice, so happy and glad, open the door and get toys from Dad. Those are his kids. Happy Valentine, says Mr. Mouse, and inside he goes into his house. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hearts. Off to count the little mice. And that's a lot of kids. 1, a lot of mice kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. Aw, look at all the toys they got. They got a ball, a doll, a car, a top, and they're sharing. Aw, and look at on their doorway, in their door. And this is Mr. Mouse. And in the back it says how to make a Valentine's. If you've ever done this, you fold a piece of paper and you cut 1/2 of the heart, and when you open it up, it turns into a whole heart. You could do that if you tried with parents' help. You might have them draw the heart on for you and you cut it out if you can't do it yourself. Lots of kids know how to do that. And at the very last page, Mr. Mouse with the big red box says, Happy Valentine's Day. And that is only one of our counting books. We have about 100 different counting books in our library. You might want to check one out or put it on hold.